Hi, this is Danny Doyle. I'm joined once more by Jacob, and welcome back to my Fire Emblem Path of Radiance 0% Growths playthrough. Nothing happened last video. We're not going to talk about it. We're not going to fucking talk about it, Jacob.
We're not going to talk about the 59 that was hit alongside with the crit?
We're not going to talk about it.
I thought that was pretty cool. Let's send Ike over to the left. I like that idea.
Well, so I want Ike to kill the sleeping thief so that he feels like he's done something. And obviously I can't put him in tiger range, but I'll like move people to bait the tigers or whatever.
I feel like Ike would still struggle to 1v1 a sleeping.
Listen. I'm not going to say you're wrong, because you're not wrong.
He might accidentally hit himself in confusion.
What is this, Pokemon? Is this Pokemon Go to the polls?
I'm going to attack the guy with pretty high res.
Because I double him, I guess? Jesus.
Oh, wow.
But that bolting is down to 1 use now.
No.
Oh no!
Whoa! Whoa!
No! Oh, I'm an idiot!
That would have been so cool if she didn't doubled.
Yeah, trusting Alencia to not get doubled is, what a way to open a video.
We're just great at opening videos. We have Sleep Staff misses, Swordmaster ranges.
Dude, shut the fuck up. And we're back. Do not ask how many fucking attempts that took. It was too many. Goddamn too many.
So does that mean I can't answer if they don't ask?
Just
too long. We'll just say that much.
Yeah.
Yellow units caused us some problems a time or two, like pulling
Yellow
this
units
tiger.
caused us some problems, and then my own idiocy caused us some problems.
Just from replaying the same turn over and over again.
Listen, I've never pretended. No, let's not send, because he also needs to not be in range of bolting because he gets one shot. So
at least the bolting's way over there now.
Yeah, but I think I'm just gonna keep him.
Make sure Risk doesn't get crit again.
Yeah, Risk got crit by bolting, which is frustrating.
Oh, I couldn't remember if that was on camera or not.
It was not.
I've lost track of which takes were on camera or whatever. The timelines are getting mixed up for me.
We're melding the Birthright and Conquest and Revelations versions of this playthrough. They're all just becoming a singular timeline. I do want Riss to, like, because he gets doubled. So I want him to, like, potentially be able to, like, take 2 hits and survive. And, plus just, like, staff. Or actually, do I want to heal up Tauroneo? No, I don't. Why would I have done that? It's losing my gosh darn mind. We'll do you fucks.
Can't lose what you never had.
Shut up.
I think
the
I
front
think
door.
I think you gave up on having a mind whenever you decided to play Path of Radiance with 0 growths.
It is not as difficult. I mean, first off, blame Mecha for this. He like dared me into it.
I think,
but it's not as difficult as I thought it would be.
I thought the story was he said like, oh, this game with 0 growths would probably be really awful to play.
I asked him like, what should I do next for 0 growths, and he said not Path of Radiance, and I took that as a fucking challenge.
Okay.
No crit, no crit, no crit, no crit, no crit. There we go. There we go.
You totally shouldn't play like Awakening Lunatic 0% growths next.
So, like, Here's the thing. My goal, like one of my Fire Emblem goals, is I want to beat every game on 0% growths. Not necessarily on the hardest difficulty, although for a lot of them, like Path of Radiance, I'm going to be doing it on the hardest, obviously. I did Eliwood hard for FE7, and I want to do Hector hard as well, just because, like, they're not, like, that different of campaigns. Like, it is much more just a matter of, difficulty than it is campaigns. But there are some differences, like, Eliwood doesn't get Farina, which changes almost nothing. TBH, I don't know how much you use her.
And Hector mode does have some more difficult parts, like,
Oh, Hector mode is hard mode basically, but there are some things that make Eliwood mode different enough that I wanted to do Eliwood hard as well. Plus, like, I've never actually, because FE7 is my least favorite Fire Emblem game, I've never actually finished a Hector hard mode Hector hard mode playthrough.
I wish I could play with, like, the Hector difficulty, but in the Eliwood campaign where the EXP isn't cut in half, because that's my least favorite part about playing FE7 is your units just grow so slowly in hard mode.
You don't need to worry about EXP being cut in half when there's like 3 units you care about promoting. It's like Raven, people who gain staffs on promotion.
Yeah, I know.
I eventually promoted Priscilla, I guess. Eliwood becomes a Cavalier.
I remember when I first saw, I was bored one day or something, and I googled like self-imposed Fire Emblem challenges or whatever, and for some reason 0% growths came up, and my first thought was, nah, that's impossible. Like, you can't beat Hector hard mode without growths. Keep in mind that I had only really played FE7 and 8 at that point, so I was like, whoa, like, you can't do that.
Like, I mean, I do think FE7 is, like, the most 0% growths friendly game.
Say hello to Hawkeye, Harkin, Vida.
I'm actually playing through my first ever 0% growths playthrough. Or not 0%, my first ever Hector hard mode playthrough, and I'm doing it on a draft, because I'm addicted to drafting, and the GBA games are probably the best draft games out there. But here's the thing, is, like, I accidentally made it a lot harder for myself. So, it was a draft, it was like a combo draft. We drafted 3 different GBA games at once, and there were no restrictions in terms of, like, prioritizing or not prioritizing. I'm not gonna do that yet. Prioritizing or not prioritizing certain games. Like, I did play one combo draft where it was a requirement, like, you need 6 sacred, there were 5 of us, so it was like, you need 6 Sacred Stones units, 7 Binding, or Blazing Blade units, and 8 Binding Blade or something. Like, you're not allowed to get any other ratio. And I didn't actually, like, it made things interesting in terms of drafting, I guess, but I prefer, there we go, steal the double bow. I don't want it. I do not want that double bow. I could have sold it, I guess, but, like, who cares? Fun fact, in the internal game files, the double bow is called the long bow. I think I mentioned that. Tiger.
It's still fun to talk about. The long bow.
But I don't have anyone who can use the long bow. I don't think, Ooh.
Ow.
So yeah, no, Resolve does not activate during enemy phase then. Like, it doesn't... It's so weird, because I'm pretty sure it does for, Fuckface, for Grommel.
Yeah.
But, like, Tauroneo definitely got knocked into Resolve range, and there is no way that Resolve Tauroneo gets doubled by a goddamn Tiger. Like, I know that generals are slow, but I refuse to believe that. Let's... With the Marcia... Yeah, he does not get doubled by a Tiger.
That's so bizarre.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. Resolve. I do need to heal him a little bit. in order to keep him safe from these fucks.
Oh, we better kill the snipers before they shoot down our flyers.
Yeah, so we'll go like that.
Hey, Horus finally not doubling something after we complain that he gets doubled by things.
Yeah, Har performing better than expected, and I expected him to perform pretty goddamn well, so take that for what it's worth.
I think it's more of a testament of how bad FE9 be. Killer rack, killer rack.
I'm just gonna get an Ilyana kill. Next meme. Oh, and he got the crit anyway. He got the crit anyway.
Good job, Largo.
But yeah, so talking about the Hector hard mode, like it's my first playthrough of Hector hard mode, so I went in with assumptions based on Hector normal because so like part of the reason that I haven't played it is because I just frequently draft and like yes, they're casual drafts, but it's still sort of like drafting for the highest difficulty. It's not impossible. Like, I mean, FE8 you draft for hard mode if you're doing casual, but like, I don't know, I feel weird about drafting for the highest difficulty as opposed to the second highest one.
I mean, we met whenever we did that FE6 draft, and I played hard mode like a bloody idiot.
You should never draft hard mode FE6.
I had so much fun with that, though.
I mean, I guarantee you did, but like
that was
also
some of the most fun I've ever had.
But also, like chapter
awful.
7 without a full squad is just cancerous.
Chapter
even
7
if
was
you
a highlight.
even if you let, like, I would love to have late game.
Late game? I think you mean Percival.
Yeah, I'd love to have late game hard difficulty. But unfortunately, you can't like switch or whatever.
If FE6 had a slightly easier early game, I would easily say it's one of the best games in the series. It's already one of my absolute favorites, but
oh, it's definitely like the best of the GBA trilogy.
For sure. But if it had an easier early game, I would say it's one of the best ever. But those first 7 or 8 chapters on hard mode are really tricky and difficult. Nice sniper, by the way.
I'll be fine.
Let's put Tauroneo in front of the door.
Reach.
That's what generals are supposed to do. But I love Binding Blade. I loved playing that on hard mode, and that was a weird way for us to meet and end up here for some reason in this castle with bullfighting Tauroneo and 0% growth.
Oh, joy. Meteor.
Hey, there's those siege tomes we were thinking about earlier that we didn't.
Everyone who's in meteor range survives.
It was
Ranulf
totally
should survive bolting as well. The only thing is, they do both reach Tauroneo. Tauroneo's probably fucking dead. If
or he'll dodge because he's in resolve range.
He's not though. He's just above it because I vulnerate.
Oh, that's right.
I wasn't even trying to open the door. I was trying to hit it with the LTC later.
Whoopsie-daisy.
This is stressful. There's nothing to be done though. Like moving Ranulf, all I could do is like get him out of bolting range, which I don't want. Like I want the bolting guy to be like, oh no. Wasting a miss. Why are you wasting a miss? Okay, so yeah, bolting guy attacks Ranulf.
If he gets slept, doesn't that put his avoid at 0?
I think you are thinking of a different game.
I thought it puts your avoid at 0 in this game.
I'm glad to see that the general is like choking the point by accident. I know in Thracia it turns like all of your stats to 0.
Oh yeah, it turns everything to 0.
But like, I don't think it puts your avoid at 0. Okay, everyone's just going for the Tauroneo now.
Tauroneo will choke the point.
What? What's up, Meteor? Oh, right! That range is based on them moving, and they don't move.
Oh, he doesn't move!
Well, in that case, you get out of here. You
This
go
changes
this
everything.
way. We will... Do you have ward on you? You do. Okay, so we will... we'll trade ward for the 4-use physic. Wait.
Are you gonna barrier him?
Yeah, I'm gonna ward staff him.
Ward.
I love that animation.
I know, that is such a cool animation.
Yeah, so we'll go... There we go. And then I am, you bet your ass, I'm going to heal him up, even though it knocks him out of resolve range. Just because, like...
Yeah, that makes sense.
And Tauroneo's capped out. So, yeah, but I do want to talk about the Hector hard mode draft. Don't let me forget that.
Okay.
Yeah, I think this is an example of when you want, like, do not stress about dancing 4 people because I would not be doing anything with 4 people.
Oh, for sure.
Who do I have the chest keys on, by the way? They're on Ike, okay. I know one gets dropped by this guy, and then maybe someone in this room, but I don't think so, actually. Yeah, it's just that guy. Oh, no, this guy.
Has Ike evolved into Marth?
Yeah, there we go. Resolve to double and kill the general. With Marsha. Heal you up. And then get out. Do we want to, like, just potentially...
I think
I don't think
if
we
you're
do,
not gonna be,
because I'm not going to be
if you're not going to be
killing.
setting, yeah, if you're not going to set up a kill for someone, I don't think it's worth doing it right now. He 3-hit KOs a door.
Let me help you with that, buddy. Well, I'm not wasting the tomahawk on it, so I'll help you next turn. It might be more efficient for him to walk around to get to the chests than to actually, like, go through the door. While this boring enemy phase is playing, or yellow unit and then enemy phase is playing out, Hector hard mode draft, because it was a combo draft, I ended up, like, hyper focusing on FE6 to the detriment of my FE8 and FE7 teams. Because, like, my first pick in the draft was Seth, and then I was like, well, I'm basically set for FE8, so I can just focus on FE6, and I didn't come back around to FE8 until there were, like, no good FE8 units left, because I'm an idiot. So, oops, I accidentally drafted into, like, basically a Seth solo. I have Ines and Noel and some other, Cyrene, I think, and that's it. Yeah. Not getting dealt any damage. It's wonderful, Tauroneo. But my FE6 squad, I thought I did a pretty good job drafting. I was not as happy as, like, the past couple of times I've drafted my FE7. I mean, my FE7 squad. The past couple of times, we'll just 3-hit KO the door. Make Ike feel like he's actually contributing.
He's doing his best.
I'm very proud of you, buddy. So he, or rather, my FE7 squad, I thought I did a pretty good job drafting. Like, I got Lowen, I got Lowen, I got, like, some meme units, like, I got, like, Golden Jafar for meme purposes. Hector's free. I got the triangle attack. I got the Pegasus Knight triangle attack. So I was like, yeah, I did a good job drafting FE7. This will be fun for like my first playthrough of Hector hard mode. Guess who my first staffer is? Did I tell you?
Yes, you did tell me, and it makes me hurt every time you tell.
My first staffer is Athos.
That's so awful.
It is so bad. I'm very sorry.
I cannot imagine playing a Fire Emblem game. I guess maybe you could get away in like not in like Path of Radiance or Sacred Stone. You might be able to get away with not having a healer, because you get to a point where the enemies do so little damage. I would actually say FE9 would be easier to do with no healers, but I can't imagine trying to play something like Hector hard mode with no stabs whatsoever.
Well, and it's my first time playing Hector hard mode as well. I'm on... I think I just got to the chapter before Pale Flower of Darkness, the Vida chapter, whose name I can't remember.
Oh. Unfulfilled Heart, I believe?
Sure.
Because I believe it's Unfulfilled Heart...
Important note, we do need to get, one of these chests has the Resolve Scroll in it. I think we have enough keys for literally every chest on the map, because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 left, and 4 uses get dropped, and I have 2 uses in Ike's inventory left. Which is why I didn't deploy Volk, like Volk cringe. But, no, the Pegasus Knights. Oh no, Ike is going to sleep. Bedtime.
Oh. Now we can't command the yellow units.
That's okay, I don't think there's going to be many yellow units to command in the near future. Not doubling.
Doesn't double. We even gave him the Night Ward and he doesn't double. How sad is that?
The Night Ward doesn't boost speed, it boosts speed growth.
I know, that's the joke.
Oh, well, it wasn't a very funny joke.
Okay. The comment section will let us know if it was a funny joke or not.
They're gonna be on my side, because otherwise I will take down my cat video.
Okay, feel free to tell me that my joke is funny then, guys.
The internet likes cats too much to risk finding out whether or not I'm being honest about taking down the cat video.
She's bluffing. She won't do it.
You don't know that.
Don't fall for it.
You don't know that. I get to see my cats regardless of the video being on YouTube. Well, we'll find out in like 17 months.
Whenever this episode finally gets uploaded, after the Clash episodes and the first 1 or 2 videos.
There's only one prior to this.
Okay.
I'm doing efficient LTC shove strats while also not bothering to do anything efficient because I'm just choking a door with Tauroneo and Largo.
Was this in your initial plan? Choking the door with Tauroneo?
No, but honestly, does it surprise you that that's where we ended up?
I don't see any problems here. Now I can sleep for... I guess you can drop him with Valencia.
Yeah, that was my plan, is just like get him out of there. My plan was definitely not watch all the yellow units suicide on cats that they can't damage. Like, what is this? What is this? Sleepy time for Largo? Oh. That's all 3 uses of the sleep staff taken up, though.
That's good. I thought there was a second one.
That's a silence staff.
Oh, there's a silence, that's right.
But, like, honestly, I don't care, other than, like, losing staff utility on both... Fucking idiot. You fucking idiot. Yeah, these holy guards are not doing great.
Can't wait to see all the bonus experience we're gonna get from completing this chapter really fast.
Why would bonus experience matter? We've already promoted Rolf. There's nothing else that I need to do.
We have to bonus experience. We had to bonus experience Ike before this chapter so we can beat the Black Knight.
Oops, I forgot. I don't think Ike's gonna beat the Black Knight because he's asleep anyway.
I think Ike will do better against the Black Knight while asleep because you can't start a round of combat while you're sleeping.
That is true. That's why Mist has such a high rate of survival in the Black Knight fight, because she's not promoted. I mean, I guess, so, like, if you're actually trying to beat the Black Knight, like, you want promoted Mist, because Kanto and Physic and just good stuff like that.
I always want promoted Mist. I don't know what you're talking about.
I think outside of a 0% growth context, like, that's fine. Just Kanto on a staff bot is good. And honestly, like, if I had done more planning, I might have promoted Mist instead of Riss. Because it was not as difficult to get her staff rank up as I anticipated. It was just a matter of, like, I got him up to S. Maybe what I would have done is use bonus experience on Kieran so that I have a Master Seal available for Mist, like, in Blood Runs Red. I don't know if there's enough BXB for both, but I could always just, like, staff abuse her as well to make it take less. And then I would have a Kanto healer for Blood Runs Red onwards, and that would be useful. Like, she has less magic than Riss, though, so...
Yeah.
But...
Which Men staff
I forget how much he gained on promotion. It was, like, 1, right?
Yeah, it's... Men, I think Men would heal enough, because that'd be 20 plus whatever her magic is. I guess that wouldn't heal someone like Tauroneo enough, but...
I mean, but we might be able to heal him while keeping him in resolve range. That's gonna be an interesting calculation on Enna, is like keeping her in resolve range.
You're right. Very impressive, Silent Staff.
I know it's doable because now that I've started uploading these, YouTube has decided to like fill my recommendation feed with the only 2 other people who have done 0% growth playthroughs that at least have YouTube videos of it. And it's like, don't you want to watch this? And I'm like, no, like, part of my...
I want to do
both desire in terms of playthrough and also, like, what I think would be kind of, what I think, like, my playthrough brings to the table that the, like, LTCs that are getting recommended to me don't, is, because I'm going in blind and unplanned, there's, like, weird improvisational moments. Like, I doubt that Roar is actually the most efficient thing, but it's fun.
Oh, it's so much fun. Roar has been a ride.
But even outside of that, like, even outside of, like, oh, this is what I think, like, who are you rescuing anyway? Oh, Largo, right? Just letting him sleep forever. What are you at? You got your...
We gotta let him wake up so he can be in Radiant Dawn.
Even outside of, like, wanting my videos to contain something unique, and so, like, what I bring to the table is not knowing everything, part of the point of doing this playthrough is not just, like, to mimic the moves that, like, professional LTCer person does. Like, if that's the case, why would I even be playing the game, you know? I do, like, I've discussed some strategies for, like, other games with people who know them better, but not to the extent of, like, here's the exact move I need you to do. No, he's fine.
Okay, sorry. Big magical animation on a general kind of scares me a little bit.
It's 8 damage. 8 damage is not a lot of damage.
Wait. I didn't know how much damage it was gonna do. What are you...
Wait, what? Oh, fuck, I'm an idiot. Is this a Kieran moment? Did I goddamn fuck? What did I do that for? What did I fucking do that for?
F in the chat.
I'm such a goddamn idiot. I was like, I want to. In my head, I was like, I want to attack with the resolve on.
I almost said a few minutes ago that we were gonna grow complacent and do something wrong because we're just sitting here choking a point.
God fucking damn it!
And I should have.
Fucking damn it! Like, comment, and subscribe. This is gonna be a ride, isn't it? Remember when I was asking whether or not this was gonna be a breather chapter?
Can we go back to Clash?
No.